Welcome back to the channel, Fight Fans. Tonight, we're diving into the world of MMA, where the stakes are high and the action is non-stop. The spotlight is on UFC 313, a blockbuster event that promises to shake up the light heavyweight division. At the center of it all is a title clash between Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev. But what's caught everyone's attention is Robert Whittaker's bold advice to Ankalaev. Bring your best wrestling game if you want to stand a chance against the reigning champion. Let's break down the story behind Whittaker's call-out and what it means for Saturday's showdown. Alex Pereira, the reigning light heavyweight champion, is known for his devastating striking. With a background in kickboxing, Pereira has been a wrecking machine in the division, finishing all 4 of his title fights with knockouts. His opponent, Magomed Ankalaev, enters this fight with an impressive record of 20 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. But he faces a monumental challenge in Pereira, whose precision and power are unmatched. Ankalaev, a combat sambo specialist with a background in Greco-Roman wrestling, has the skills to potentially neutralize Pereira's striking. However, he rarely uses his grappling skills offensively, preferring to stand and exchange blows. Despite his grappling credentials, Ankalaev has built a reputation as a formidable striker. With powerful punches, kicks, and elbows, he's dismantled many opponents on the feet. But against a striker like Pereira, standing toe-to-toe might not be the smartest approach. Robert Whittaker, former middleweight champion and one of MMA's most respected analysts, didn't hold back when discussing this matchup on his MM Arcade podcast. His advice to Ankalaev: drop to both knees and shoot from across the cage. Why? Because standing with Pereira is a recipe for disaster. Pereira thrives in stand-up exchanges. Even when hurt or under pressure, he remains calm and dangerous. Fighting him on his terms could end Ankalaev's night early. Whittaker emphasized that if Ankalaev doesn't wrestle early and often, Pereira will likely secure another knockout victory. So why is wrestling so crucial here? It allows fighters to dictate where the fight takes place, whether standing or on the ground. Wrestling has long been considered one of the most effective tools in MMA, providing a way to neutralize power strikers like Pereira. By implementing a wrestling-heavy game plan, Ankalaev could not only neutralize Pereira's striking, but also drain his cardio over 5 rounds. This strategy would force Pereira to expend energy defending takedowns, potentially leaving him vulnerable to submissions or ground and pound. But can Ankalaev execute this strategy effectively? His past fights show a preference for striking, which could be his downfall against Pereira. Ankalaev's dilemma is clear: stand and risk getting knocked out, or wrestle and potentially control the fight. Despite his grappling credentials, he rarely uses them offensively. Instead, he relies on his striking, a risky strategy against someone like Pereira. However, Ankalaev has shown flashes of brilliance on the ground. If he can combine his striking with effective wrestling, he might just have the tools to outmaneuver Pereira. Pereira isn't just any striker. He's an elite kickboxer with knockout power in both hands. His ability to stay calm under fire makes him even more dangerous. Whittaker described Pereira as having an X element, a unique quality that sets him apart from other fighters. Whether it's his precision or his unshakable confidence in stand-up exchanges, Pereira poses a challenge unlike any other. His undefeated record at light heavyweight speaks volumes about his dominance. So who does Robert Whittaker think will win? Despite offering advice to Ankalaev, Whittaker is putting his money on Pereira. He believes that if Ankalaev doesn't wrestle early and often, Pereira will likely secure another knockout victory. But what does this fight mean for the division? If Pereira wins, he solidifies himself as one of the greatest light heavyweight champions ever. If Ankalaev pulls off an upset, it could mark the beginning of a new era. As we count down to UFC 313, both fighters are putting in the work. Ankalaev is focusing on his grappling, while Pereira is honing his striking. The question remains, will Ankalaev heed Whittaker's advice and bring his best wrestling game? There are precedents for wrestlers outsmarting strikers. If Ankalaev can execute a flawless game plan, he might just find himself on top of the light heavyweight division. The MMA community is buzzing with excitement. Fans are divided on who will win, but one thing is clear: this fight has the potential to be an instant classic. Let us know your predictions in the comments below. Who do you think will emerge victorious at UFC 313? And there you have it. UFC 313 promises to be an unforgettable night. Will Magomed Ankalaev heed Robert Whittaker's advice and bring his best wrestling game? Or will Alex Pereira continue his reign of terror with another highlight reel finish? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more breakdowns leading up to UFC 313. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. See you next time.